Hello everyone, welcome to PassionWaterTarot. My name is Mamadou, and normally I say we're here to dance into the passion waters of your life. But this is an added reading this week to Missing Person Monday. So before I start telling you about the case involved, please note that everything about generalized readings, missing person readings, and criminal case readings is listed down below in the description. I will never, ever, under any circumstance, accept or request any kind of monetary payment for any missing person or criminal case readings. These are a gift from Spirit. Oops. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, please subscribe. Go right down there to that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so that you receive notifications when future readings are uploaded and available. It really helps the channel to grow, and it's greatly appreciated. And I appreciate all your energies that you share with Spirit and myself for the readings. Let's go ahead and ask Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors to come into this reading with love and light, to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages, and ask that chakras be open to allow those messages to be received with ease. Whew. Okay, so I had a request for an update on this case. It's been over a month that this child has disappeared off the face of the earth. Not to be seen, not to be located. Nobody knows if this child is safe or not. So let's talk about it. His name is Michael Vaughan. Michael Joseph Vaughan, from Fruitland, Idaho. Of course, the Fruitland police are involved, and so is the FBI, and more than a dozen other agencies. They have done many searches on foot, with drones, with search dogs, cadaver dogs. And here it is over a month later. By the way, Michael is 5 years old, and the last day he was seen was July 27th. July 27th of 2021. They don't have any answers. They just recently released more photographs of him. They say he's about 43 inches tall, which is about 3 foot 7 inches, and weighs around 50 pounds. He was wearing a blue Minecraft t-shirt with dark blue boxer briefs. His nickname is Monkey, and he will answer to that. In Fruitland, him and his family live at the corner of Southwest 9th Street in Arizona. Do not go, real life. Do not go to their house. The mother is so distraught and heartbroken to watch her on the news, to hear her responses to begging and requesting for his safe return. It's heart-wrenching. But nobody's given up hope. Families aren't giving up hope, and neither is the community. Recently, the family did release a new statement, And it reads, the countless hours that law enforcement agencies and volunteers have put in and continue to push forward in bringing Michael home is nothing short of amazing. We're so grateful for every single person's prayers, kind words, sharing his picture, and any little step to help bring Michael home. They've had mountain search and rescue, Idaho mountain search and rescue out, and they continue to search. The search has been scaled back on an as-needed basis due to the risk of how the weather is changing and turning colder. But the family still is holding out hope regarding information. There is rewards being offered for information leading to his recovery. So if you do know any factual information, if you have had someone tell you something, or you've noticed a very big difference in somebody close to this case, or someone you suspect close to this case, please notify the FBI and the Fruitland Police. Okay, now I didn't see it in what I was just researching, but I want to believe from my memory that it was somewhere between 6:30 and 7:15 p.m. that Michael was last seen outside his home. So let's ask spirit guides, angels, and ancestors what information they can reveal. And this is an update. I did do a reading on Michael, an intuitive reading on Michael whenever he first went missing, when he first disappeared. You can go back in the channel and find that. And we're now asking spirit guide, angels, and ancestors for an update, for information regarding the disappearance of Michael Vaughan, 5-year-old, out of Fruitland, Idaho. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, that's no surprise. Somebody approached Michael. They approached Michael with an offer. Oh, look, Michael. Will you help me find my dog? Oh, look, Michael. I have this special for you. Oh, look, Michael. Will you come with me and I will reward you? The Knight of Swords. They were very threatening. They intimidated Michael. Well, he is 5 years old. That's very easy to do for most 5-year-olds. This person did not remain nice to Michael very long. Ace of Cups. They wanted what they wanted when they wanted it. They wanted to take control, be in control of Michael's, to be in control, excuse me, of his emotions. But they didn't want the truth getting out. That's why I'm suddenly got a tickle in my throat. That's why I'm suddenly feeling the need to cough. Not wanting information to be revealed. not wanting the truth to come forward. Two of Wands. This was planned out. This was not spontaneous. This person had been watching children in Fruitland, particularly in that neighborhood. Spirit is guiding me that this is a neighborhood person. Someone close to the residence. Maybe not on the same block, but in the same geographical diameter. Five of Cups in reverse. They're not feeling guilty for what they've done. And they had no intention of ever releasing Michael. Of ever allowing Michael to go home safely, or even to have his anything regarding Michael to be located. The Eight of Wands. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is confirmation from the previous reading. This person is communicating with others in this case. They've been interviewed by the police. If not completely interviewed, they've been questioned. They have offered false comfort to the family and friends of those invested. They want communication because they want to know where law enforcement is in their investigation. Basically, the person wants to know, are they about to be arrested for what they've done? What clarifiers do you have, Spirit? You're already telling us that somebody grabbed Michael. They approached him with an offer to help them, an offer to be rewarded, but it was a false offer. They were wearing a false mask. They did this intentionally to cause harm, to be in control. They actually recognize that their way of thinking goes against the grain. Wow. They actually recognize that. But it doesn't change their desire. Sorry, my eyes are itching really bad. Trying to see through the smoke and mirrors surrounding this case that the perpetrator is putting in the way. The perpetrator is intentionally trying to cause confusion. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Their feelings of lack. This person has low self-esteem, has a false sense of importance, an exaggerated sense of importance on the surface. So you know who I'm talking about. If you're from this neighborhood, if you're law enforcement and the investigators, the searchers, you know who this person is now. Because they have a very exaggerated sense of importance. which comes from a very deep feeling of lack, that they're not enough, that they're never going to be enough, that they've never been enough. Therefore, they want to hurt others along their path so that they feel the same that they do. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they don't want nobody knowing what they did, what they planned out. They don't want to be caught. They don't feel bad for what they've done. What's that saying? There's a saying about you don't feel bad for what you've done. You feel bad that you got caught. Well, this is this person. They don't feel bad for what they've done. And they haven't been caught yet, but they don't want to be caught. What other clarifiers do you have for this person, for this reading regarding Michael Vaughan? He was simply a little boy, 5-year-old, out playing in his neighborhood. King of Wands in reverse, silencing. Putting the fire out, trying to take away the enthusiasm to assist, to locate Michael. This person is absolutely discouraging searches and approaching family and friends, those invested in this case, to say that they need to move on now. Really? How do they move on now? Where's Michael? Michael's not home yet. How do you move on when a 5-year-old is missing? They're putting a lot of effort into that portion. They're working very diligently on decreasing the public's access to information regarding this case. The family's access to information regarding this case. They're putting in a lot of effort to put smoke and mirrors in the way. Spirit, what else can you tell us? Where is Michael Vaughan located? Where can we find evidence to locate Michael Vaughan? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Six of Swords. Towards a water feature. A water feature. That could be a pond, a lake, a swimming pool, a stream, a backyard water feature, a newly installed sprinkler system, and the Eight of Cups. So this person, this perpetrator, likes to return. They like to watch over the area where the evidence, where Michael possibly is located, where the evidence is regarding Michael's disappearance. They return to it frequently. They have easy access to this location. A backyard. A field close by. Please clarify. Well, we have a sideline story here. So let's move this over here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So, that's Michael. Everything was going good. Well, yeah, it's a 5-year-old's life. Everything is going good. And suddenly there was betrayal and devastation out of nowhere. This predator literally attacked. And there was no hope of a little 5-year-old, 50-pound boy escaping. He was trapped. He did defend himself to the best of his little ability. Three of Pentacles. Michael. With the Three of Pentacles energy, it's a blessed life. It says, Spirit saying, let the innocence of the children come into me. Seven of Pentacles. Things did not go the way Michael thought they would. When this person trapped him. They initially were saying that it was a good thing. Hey, come help me. Hey, I'm going to help you. Hey, I'm going to reward you. But that was not truth. They were wearing a false mask. And they wouldn't let Michael go home. They isolated him. I keep saying they, but I only have the energy of one person. It's as if they have a split personality. Knight of Cups. They isolated Michael from his support system. And tried to say that this is how to show love. But they were taking away Michael's power, the Emperor in reverse. And they took away their offer of stability and groundedness, that offer of, I'm going to help you. I'm going to reward you. Will you help me? It was no longer a friendly thing. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the past became clear. this person then realized they could never release Michael after they had taken advantage of him. Spirit guide, angels and ancestors, was Michael taken and sexually assaulted? This absolutely has to do with control issues, feelings of lack from the perpetrator, Michael's loving energy, Four of Pentacles, jealousy. Wow, jealousy. The Four of Pentacles is trying to hold on to things, not releasing things. Wanting to be in control of another person's life, emotions, material things. Michael was in the way to what this person truly wanted. Queen of Swords. Wow, really? So there's a female involved here. Has to be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. And this female was the inspiration, the catalyst for this event, for Michael being grabbed and taken away, harmed and hidden. King of Wands, yeah. This person saw themselves as a soulmate to the Queen, wanted to be with the Queen, wanted to be in the energy. Could very well be thinking they're a twin flame to the Queen. But Michael was a speed bump and interruption in this situation. Absolutely look at people who have a history of attraction to either parent, people who have an attraction to the family, an unusual attraction at that, one that's not based in reality. Nine of Wands in reverse. That's what it is. It's not based in reality. It's a fantasy. And this perpetrator saw that things would change if Michael was no longer in the picture. Can you please clarify the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands in reverse, Spirit, regarding Michael Vaughan and his disappearance in July 2021? Four of Pentacles is out again. Double confirmation. This was about somebody wanting their delusional fantasies to come forward, to come to fruition. They, in their delusion, thought that remove Michael from the equation and tomorrow morning things will be as I've always wanted them to be. Yeah. Looking for that new love. Looking for that new opportunity to have that new beginning in love. Wow. And having no regret. Five of Cups. Looking over what's spilled and turning around and grabbing those two good cups and moving forward. This person is very discouraged that their fantasy has not come to be yet because the family is not moving on. The family continues to search. The police continue to search. The FBI continues to search. This person, in their delusional thinking, thought it would be different. But I'm going to ask Spirit again. Spirit, where is Michael Vaughan? How can we find the evidence to bring this predator to justice? Will law enforcement? Four of Cups in reverse. They're making themselves more and more known. They're being more outspoken. They had went undercover initially, and now here a little over a month later, they're making themselves more known. They're being more vocal. The Magician in reverse, yeah, this is one jacked up individual emotionally and mentally, okay? And they don't have the substance within them to be successful, because this is a delusion as far as their love fantasy, their passion fantasy, them wanting to be so prominent towards this family. Is there evidence that can be located to bring this predator to justice for Michael Vaughan's disappearance, July 2021? It's being overlooked. They're looking for the big bad usual suspects. And this is not a big bad usual suspect. So it's being overlooked. Is this a male or a female predator, Spirit? Well, okay, Spirit. What do we got? High Priestess in reverse. Okay. High Priestess is normally a female. It's like the old hag. But it's in reverse. So this is a pretty young person. And it can be a male or a female. because it's in reverse, alright? But this is somebody who wants to be seen as wise and knowing. The moon in reverse. They want to be able to show all their cards on the table. They want to be able to say, hey, Vaughan family, I did this for you. Oh, gosh, that hurts. That really hurts, okay? But that's what Spirit is telling me. That this person wants to be able to say, hey, Vaughan family, I did this for you. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So, this predator feels that Michael's energy was controlling their fantasy. Until they removed that control, they silenced Michael. 3 of Wands in reverse. They made that choice to put that thought into action and jumped on that boat, basically, and set sail to say, hey, I'm going to take action and I'm going to grab this young boy. Temperance in reverse. Cause injury, cause harm. Whew, causing lots of injuries, causing lots of harm. Hitting, restraining. Page of Pentacles. Offering the family and those invested comfort. Just small at first because this person was undercover in the first of the disappearance. 3 of Cups in reverse. Suddenly they were on the outside instead of on the inside. They had more of an inside track to this connection before they grabbed Michael. Now the family and the investigators are tight-lipped and they're not allowing as many outsiders to have direct links. So they feel very isolated away from their fantasy. Very isolated away from what their ultimate goal was. 2 of Cups in reverse. Wow. They no longer feel that this is their soulmate, that this is their destiny, that this is what their path was all about, what their journey was all about. And their world is turned upside down. Basically, the ceiling's about to collapse on this person, this predator, okay? As the truth is going to be prevailing. I do implore all those invested, please look at people who are attracted to this family before this event. Whether this was people that were trying to insert themselves as lovers, as friends, a relative who was seeking to be really brought into the fold. Because this is not your usual predator. This is not... I'm not getting that Michael has been sexually assaulted, molested. What I am getting is he was harmed very badly. I'm not picking up on energy from Michael in this life currently. I do pick up on his energy before the disappearance. And then let's see if we have any clarifiers for this side story here. So this person is realizing that the world is closing in on them. And that they made a judgment call that was very devastating. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, we have that queen over there. And they see that this is mom, basically, okay? The Queen of Wands. It can be dad. The spirit is guiding me that it's mom. She's absolutely distraught. She's absolutely lost. And she just wants some words. She wants Michael brought home safely, or to have a conclusion, a solution to where he's at, how he can be brought home. Three of Cups in reverse, yeah. This person recognizes that what they've done has absolutely separated them from the object of their desires. That their thinking was absolutely flawed. The scary part about it is, what happens the next time this person gets that same obsessive thinking and control issues with another person? Is this predator going to grab another child or an adult and do the same thing? This person needs to be caught, Spirit. And if they're overlooking this person because he's not... Temperance is out here. It's the second time. Yeah. There's no going back. This cannot be fixed. What's done has been done. And this person is going to have to pay the price. The spirit is not going to protect them from karma or from karmic justice coming for them. So, Spirit, if they're overlooking this person because they're not the usual suspect, how will this person be caught? How will this person be discovered? They don't have the guilt. They're getting the realization that their thought was flawed, but they don't have the guilt. Three of Pentacles. Really? Really? A confession. There is a confession coming. What's going to trigger that confession, Spirit? What's going to trigger the confession of this predator? Is it because they're doing so much talking and communicating now? They're going to make the decision to come forward. Really. Somebody's going to tell it. Somebody is going to call it in. Somebody's going to call the tip line. They're going to do it anonymously, like an in and out energy. And it is going to bring heartbreak, but it's going to bring the truth. And a lot of back and forth communication. It will bring some traveling, as search crews have to go back out again to locate the evidence, to locate Michael, so that the truth can prevail. 5 of Swords in reverse. And they're no longer going to overlook this predator. This person is not going to be viewed in a wonderful sense in the community no more, as their flawed thinking, their horrible actions are revealed. They're not going to be able to be the end-all be-all. There is no forward movement for them, and there's no new opportunity for starting over. No new leap of faith. But guess what? They're not going to offer an apology either. They're not going to speak up and tell why. They're going to literally stand in their abundance. They're literally going to try to get their reputation to speak for them, to see if it will bring them an opportunity for lesser charges, for lesser sentencing after the destruction of this family. And this family's union, in their attempt to live out their fantasy. It's a very sick individual, a very deprived individual. And one thing I want to say to you all, you never really know somebody. What you see on the outside can absolutely be the reverse of what is actually going on the inside. When you're around people, if you feel uneasy, if you get jittery and anxious around them, that's not your people. Follow Spirit's vibrations. Understand that Spirit will guide you when things are not right. Myself, don't invite me to your house, because if somebody else shows up and they have a negative vibration, it won't take me 5 minutes before I churn up the energy within me and look at you and say, well, it's been nice, I gotta go. And I'm out the door in my car and down the road. Michael felt that energy with this person, which is why this person had to approach Michael in such a way to make an offer to him, to get him to agree to go with them. I have a question for Spirit. Was Michael placed in a car, or was he taken in a house, Spirit? Was Michael placed in a car? Was he grabbed and put in a car? Or was he taken into a house or a residence? 10 of Cups in reverse. It was not a happy house. It was not a happy home. Yeah, he was taken into a house. He was not transported out of the neighborhood. 7 of Cups. Instantly, there was a lot of confusion. Smoke and mirrors. What he was offered, what he was requested, he knew right away it wasn't true. 7 of Swords. That the person was lying, stealing, cheating, deceit, and deceptive. The person was no good. Who convinced Michael to go inside their home, their residence, their outbuilding, whatever it was? This person did it very deceptively. They did it in a very underhanded manner. 7 of Wands in reverse. Wow. Because this person wanted to be on the same level as Michael. Their jealousy, they're just trying to hold on to a fantasy, this delusion that Michael was sending in their way. Ace of Wands in reverse. Taking the fire from his eyes, taking the fire from his heart, taking the life out of him, removing his energy from their energy permanently. The Emperor in reverse. Whew. Once again, I'm getting a lot of fire signs here. This is this anger. Because of this lashing out, because of this physical assault against Michael, the harm that was done to him. Am I getting that Michael is alive and well? No, I'm not. I didn't receive that energy in the first reading I did. And that energy hasn't changed. I do believe that this person caused the death of Michael within the first few hours of taking him, of grabbing him, of tricking him. Is there any other clarifier, Spirit, for this reading? Behold, Lady Justice, where the scales will be balanced, where the judge and the jury will hand down a verdict and a sentence. Then we won't be invited back again. Because at that point, that's when karmic justice continues to take place. If you've done good, you receive good karma. If you've done bad, especially intentional, karmic justice will deal with you swiftly. The most likely outcome of this reading, 10 of Swords in reverse. The discovery of the truth. The perpetrator being discovered, being brought to justice. They're not going to be the answers that the family or the investigators want, but they will be solid answers. And that's clarified by the Hermit. Yeah. That's basically good old footwork right there. Alright, FBI. Alright, Fruitland Police Department. Alright, search groups. Cadaver dogs. Everybody. It's a joint effort to bring the truth forward. To bring the revealing of where Michael is. Please stop looking at the most common predators. This person, spirit is guiding me. They live in the neighborhood. On the edge of the neighborhood. They tried to insert themselves into the family's life prior to Michael's disappearance. And the door wasn't open for them. They felt that it was Michael who was standing in the way of the door, so they removed him. They removed the obstacle that they saw in their delusional thinking. Then they went underground. They shied away. Because it's delusional thinking. They were offering support but not getting the responses they wanted. Now they're offering more support. They're trying to be more vocal. And they're soon going to realize that things are never going to go back to the way they were before. That was Michael's silence. It has absolutely altered everyone involved. So, from spirit guide, angels, and ancestors, to all those invested in this reading, is somebody getting married? We have wedding coming out. Situation involves marriage. Well, actually, the situation involves that somebody wanted to be in a higher level of commitment with the Vaughan family, with a member of the Vaughan family, whether it was an actual wedding, love affair, friendship, or family situation. But they wanted loyalty and dedication to them, and they felt that Michael was the reason that they weren't getting it. That there was too much attention to the 5-year-old. Oh, guess what? That's what you're supposed to do as a parent. You give attention to your child to raise them, to be good humans. Amazing, isn't it? But jealousy changes all of that. Delusional thinking. So, for those invested in this reading, your Archangel card is Hello from Heaven. You know who's saying hello, right? Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of the worries and feel their loving blessings. Let go of the worries. The truth is going to prevail. This person is basically digging their own hole. Okay? So let's get you a card, an affirmation card for this reading for all those invested. And this is a good thing for all of you. Today, I will express myself. Because so much of the time during a tragedy like this, those who are so invested close in. Now it's not the time to close in. Express yourself. Okay, so if you told me 100 times, tell me 100 times more. Because talking it through may just be the trigger to remembering something from that day. Today I will express myself. Today I will express my feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them aloud. Are you receiving letters from somebody suddenly? Focus on that. Who is it? Who sent you those letters? Who sent you that note? Who put it on your car window? Well, let's get a card of advice for those invested in this reading in the Michael Vaughan case. Family, friends, soul tribe, law enforcement, FBI, searchers, and all investigators and all those others invested. Card of advice for this reading. Trust yourself. Trust in your strategizing. You are doing an amazing job. Just like the mom said, you're doing a great job. Every one of you are. Trust yourself. Something doesn't feel right. Follow it. The Chess Queen. Number 30. I keep hearing monkey, monkey. The Chess Queen has all the tools you need to aid you in your quest for a life of purpose, peace, and prosperity. When she arrives as your ally, you're given the task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask also to know the right actions to ensure your part in the process of unfolding. Then, with a sense of trust, allow the strategy to be given unto you by the divine. Are your own goals and desires in alignment with the divine plan for you now? This is a reminder that there is your plan, and then there is the divine's plan for your life. When you're in alignment with the latter, all manner of messages are delivered to aid you in taking the next right action for your life. The Chess Queen says that you will win this game. Follow your bliss and the inspired messages delivered by your soul. You cannot lose when you enter the realm of the Chess Queen and she appears as your ally. You will not lose. Follow your intuition to be the Chess Queen, to come up with the strategizing to bring forth the solution to bring a Michael home. Whew. I was not expecting this update to be this heavy, and I appreciate the request for it, and I'm very happy to have done it because it absolutely feels very knowledgeable to locate the suspect, to locate this perpetrator, and bring justice to Michael Vaughan and his family. So I will see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.